What's up guys, it's Mario here, and today I'm doing the try not to cry challenge. So Lubika and Meichi told me to do this, so that's what I'm doing now. I know the last video I did was about 6 days ago. I can't do videos a lot now because I got school, I need to rush. Hopefully on the weekend I'll try to do as much as possible. And I guess what I'm gonna search up is videos that will make you cry, because it's a try not to cry challenge. Videos that it already came up. Oh, I really do not want to do this. I'm already starting to cry, kind of.
There are some videos on the internet that shape up.
I remember some videos actually started to make me cry, like a Quobocop video when he hasn't seen his dad for a long time.
Personalities
That's what
and
made
stay
me
in our
cry.
memories for the rest of our lives. Some of these videos are funny or inspiring, and some also make you very emotional. Here are 5 YouTube videos that will make you cry.
Wait.
The Syndicate Project.
And if I cry, I am going to have to put the speakers in my ear and listen to something, and it's gonna be very painful. Play.
Is a huge YouTuber who passed 10 million subscribers recently. With Syndicate success, he has worked with many ill children with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Unfortunately, one of the children Tom was working with lost his battle with cancer, and in one of Tom's new vlogs, he breaks down as he explains his time he had with Alec, who is the child who died.
I'm all emotional upset right now because I just did a video for Alec and
Sorry.
his family, because if you guys remember, I did a Make-A-Wish when I went to E3 2016, and I had the pleasure of going out there with Xbox, and they organised me doing a Make-A-Wish. And the Make-A-Wish was to go and hang out with Alec for a day, who could choose to do anything he wanted in the world, like absolutely anything.
Let's carry on. This didn't make me cry.
You can contact me. It's not fair that, like, I've been given this opportunity, and I'm like, oh, I just make videos, that's it. But then when I do meet people like Alec through Make-A-Wish and stuff.
Markiplier is one of the happiest YouTubers on the website, with some occasional
Markiplier. I don't know if this is gonna be a sad video. It might be. I don't know.
outbursts of sadness, featuring in his subscriber specials another
If I'm not speaking loud enough, I will now. Okay.
occasional sad video game moments. But one of the saddest videos that shocked and scared every subscriber was his Draw My Life video. In the video, Mark describes his relationship with his father leading up to his sad passing away.
Things were looking going to college, and I was really excited to finally be able to go out on my own. But then my father brought me some bad news. He put a piece of paper in front of me and just let me read it without saying anything. And I was a pretty smart kid, so I understood every word that it said, all the techno mumbo jumbo. But the main thing is that in basically big bold letters it said cancer, and the really bad kind of cancer. So that was a really tough time for me, because then 1 year later we were all home for summer, and my dad was getting pretty bad with cancer, and he wasn't himself anymore. But one morning we were all woken up by my stepmom Dee screaming, and we went downstairs to see that my dad was dying. And the last words that he said to me were, "I love you so much." And I held my dad's hand as he died.
Oh, that's just so
For the
sad.
2,500 videos Jacksepticeye has uploaded, the saddest moment on his channel
I already know what this is. I think it's about when his auntie.
is when Jack describes his grandma passing away a few years before, and as Jack
I knew it, but I haven't really seen the whole video yet.
describes the sad story of his grandma's death, Jack slowly starts to cry and break down on camera.
This is sad because
It reminds me of the last few days when my granny was alive. And she didn't die of cancer or anything, but she was locked away in like a hospital for the last few months of her life, and she didn't really recognize anybody anymore. She was super she was super aware of everything like her entire life and right up until she went into hospital. But as soon as she went into hospital and she was starting to get treated for I can't remember what it was she had something in her leg that spread through her body and affected her blood. But she was in hospital for a few months before she died, and her mind just completely went. And I remember going in one time with my sister to see her, and we were talking to her, and my granny was like, "Is Sean going to come in to visit us?" I was sitting right next to her, and she didn't know who I was. And that was really sad. Again, she didn't die of cancer or anything. It's just reminding me of it. And I need to move on, or I won't be able to move on.
Yotsuya was a very large YouTube channel catering to Call of Duty and Borderlands lovers, and when he unfortunately passed away, many fans deeply...
I'm sure you're gonna cry. Okay. Okay. Watching this
dance, you say dance.
dance dance.
I say friends.
Okay. I might cry. And if I don't cry, I'm gonna do a celebration with trophies. If I do cry, which I don't think I will, hopefully, I'll have to put a speaker in my ear, as I said. Phew. Respect your parents, heart-touching video. I guess the children are gonna die then, or something like that. Lol. Oh, that's sad. The guy just threw his shoe. I don't know if I'm gonna cry after this. Wait. Add my 25 subscriber special. I think it will come out today. The day I publish this video, which will hopefully be a Sunday, which I'm recording right now. So yeah, it's gonna... I already did it. It was a Nerf gun challenge, 25 subscriber special. I'm not gonna tell you anything about it, what happened yet, because it's a surprise. I am not gonna cry. Hopefully. LOL. Paid fake money. I'm not gonna cry after this. Saddest video ever then. Saddest video ever. Saddest video ever, yeah? Okay, this is the saddest video ever. I might cry. If he just breaks his leg, then I won't really cry.
It was September 30th, 2008, when the doctor came in and he just said that my mom had a cardiac arrest. They told me that I had to make a decision. They said we can do A, we could try to revive her, but we'll probably break every bone in her body and she's feeling all the pain. Or B, we'll just let life take a course and, we'll let her pass in peace. So frantically, I had a minute to decide what I had to decide, either life or this. And, I was told not to let the decision that I was going to make at that moment haunt me for the rest of my life. So I made the decision to let her go. I remember I just laid at her side and I was just weeping like crazy. I told her everything I was grateful for. I told her, thank you so much for how you raised me. And the sad thing about it is that was the only time I did it. I never did it before. I never told my mom how much I loved her. I never told her anything until that moment. After that, I remember I kissed her and I said goodbye. I went inside the waiting room.
My eyes are getting red. I'm about to cry.
No, nothing. And I remember I looked it up and her mom was like, is it over? And he said, yeah, it's over. To this day, she's always in the back of my mind every time I do my schoolwork, everything I do, because she just taught me how to love, how to be kind, how to be real, how to be genuine towards people. Live every second as if you're your last, and always help the poor. Live simply so other people can simply live.
So, I think I won this challenge. Nothing will make me cry because my eyes never get wet unless I get hurt very badly. So, what? Low battery. If you did enjoy this video, let's make the screen bigger. 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 Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you can request me anything, like anything about any challenges you want me to do, anything you want me to do, any gaming you want me to do, any challenges you want me to do. Hopefully I'll do it, yeah? So I think that's it. Yeah. Bye. Bye.